Good morning, and welcome to the Monday morning brief for me. This is what I did. But before we get started, somebody just sent me this, and I gotta show it because it's insanity. So apparently, this is floating around on Facebook somewhere, and the guy who sent it to me says he verified it. So this guy here in Jersey gets this rip, right? 132 miles. I'm assuming he's working Lyft Basic, right? 132 miles, $86. But the problem is, right? And you can see here, he took the ride. But the problem is, this is what the ride cost. I want y'all to look at that. Supposedly, Lyft charged this guy $635 and only paid the driver $86. That's a problem. If that's real, that's a problem. Anyway, so this week, like I put out in my previous video, it was a mixed week for Lyft. Like the first half of the week was just regular rate cards. Second half of the week was with their upfront pricing. I did get a couple of rides in there that were beneath what I would do. But it wasn't so much that the rates were low. I just didn't feel like taking a $6 ride. You know, that's me though. Anyway, I'm going to show you my Uber and Lyft earnings. As you guys know, I've been telling you, people think down here, think I got a bias towards Lyft. No, I go who's paying me my money. And right now, Lyft has been feeding me rides, and Uber's not feeding me squat. As you can see, 11 hours, the app was turned on. Doesn't mean I was in the street. Doesn't mean I was sitting there waiting for a Lyft ride. Just means the app was on. And it only sent me like 6 requests all week, 4 of which I took. They met my criteria, 2 which I didn't. And at the end of the day, drivers, you got to decide what you're worth. You know, you take the rides that you like and you kick the rest to the curb. Anyway, $88 there. I want to make sure I'm bringing up the next one. Okay, here's my Lyft for the week. As you can see, 29 hours online, booked out for 15 hours. A little better than 50%. Now, while this is on, Uber's also on. Because I never shut the damn thing off unless, you know, what was it? Friday, I don't think I turned it on. Yesterday, I had it on for a little bit, but it didn't do much. I did not work Saturday. I did not work late Friday. I've been getting out in the afternoons, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Anyway, you get the idea. Very selective hours. I did get out yesterday morning for a little bit, but I don't know, man. I was just feeling off this weekend. Not sick, just off. Anyway, so let's bring up a calculator. Let's get all these numbers added in and see where we're at. So we know, right, it's 735 there. Plus the 88 from Uber. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. So $823 for the week, for 30 hours, we'll say, because those 4 rides took less than an hour on Uber, right? So we'll just say 30 hours for the week, divide that by 30, total online app time, about $27 an hour. Not terrible, not the greatest. If we go book time though, which is what, you know, some people do, what was we at? 823 divided by, we'll say 15 hours for them, 16 hours total, $51 an hour. Again, not terrible. You're going to have those that trying to make $100 an hour. You got those that trying to make $20 an hour. It depends on your platforms. Remember, I drive XL, Lux, Premier, Lux Black, and the occasional unicorn Lux Black XL. I guess my whole point to the video is simply, this is what I made, 30 hours, 31 hours, whatever you want to call it. I'm happy with the returns. The trick was, as you can see, and let me bring it back up because I want everybody to take note of this number. I did 44 rides on Lyft. And what I'm finding is Lyft doesn't have enough regular cars out there, Lyft basic rides. And I don't mean basic in a discriminating or a bad way. I'm just saying basic as the platform. Lyft doesn't have enough cars out there. And because they don't have enough cars out there, Lyft is offering and I've had a lot of riders tell me this. They'll offer them an XL or a Lux, depending on who's closer, for $1 or $2 more than what they would pay for a regular Lyft Basic ride. And people are taking it. And it's a twofold thing. Number one, it gets me to work as long as the numbers make sense. And if you want, I'll even show you my rate cards up here. It makes sense for me to take the ride. I take the ride. And so they're finding ways to not lose market share. Meaning, if they can't supply that rider that's requesting a ride on the Lyft platform, they don't want them going to Uber. So they're making little concessions. But really, are they? Because that New Jersey ride we opened up the show with, I mean, come on, man. That's the second time I've seen some craziness like that out of New York, New Jersey area. So, you got to be smart. Choose your rides wisely. I can tell you, I only used about $80 in fuel this week. That was it. Because everything was short and in proximity. Again, knowing your market is everything. Being able to pivot from only wanting long rides that pay $80, $100 or more versus taking those short rides and just keep hammering them. At the end of the day, how much do you need? What's your goal? That's another video for later. All right. See y'all next time. Peace out.